You've been trying to manifest your dream life. You visualize, you journal, you repeat affirmations in the mirror. You tell yourself, it's coming. But deep down, you feel stuck. Nothing is changing. Or worse, you are changing in the wrong direction. More impatient, more anxious, more desperate. And you don't understand why, because no one told you the uncomfortable truth. Manifestation isn't failing you. You are. Here's what you're doing wrong. You're trying to manifest a new life without becoming a new person. You want the money, but you still think like someone who is broke. You want love, but you still fear abandonment. You want peace, but you feed your mind chaos every day. You're asking the universe for outcomes while protecting the habits that created your current reality. And you don't see it because it feels easier to light a candle than to face your own patterns. Why do you behave this way? Because change is terrifying. It's safer to visualize success than to risk failing in real life. It's safer to imagine confidence than to speak up and feel judged. It's safer to say, I'm manifesting abundance, than to look at your bank account and admit you avoid responsibility. You don't actually fear that your dreams won't happen. You fear the version of you who would have to exist for them to happen. Disciplined, emotionally stable, calm under pressure, willing to say no, willing to be alone. That version of you feels unfamiliar, and unfamiliar feels unsafe. So instead, you stay in fantasy. Here's what this mistake is costing you: time, energy, self-respect. Every time you say it's coming, but you don't take aligned action, you teach yourself something dangerous. My words don't mean anything. Slowly, you stop trusting yourself. You become someone who talks about growth but avoids discomfort. And that quiet self-betrayal, it's heavier than failure. Because at least failure means you tried. Avoidance just means you hid. Manifestation is not about forcing reality. It's about aligning your identity. And identity is built through behavior, not imagination. You don't manifest confidence by repeating, I am confident. You manifest it by doing the thing while your voice shakes. You don't manifest abundance by visualizing checks in the mail. You manifest it by learning skills, tracking money, facing financial truth, making uncomfortable decisions. You don't manifest love by scripting your soulmate. You manifest it by healing your attachment wounds, setting boundaries, choosing people who respect you. It's less magical than you hoped, but more powerful than you think. You keep waiting for a sign, but the sign is discipline. Small, unsexy, daily discipline. Going to bed on time, putting your phone down, saying no to drama, finishing what you start, keeping promises to yourself. This is manifestation. Not because the universe is watching, but because your nervous system is. Every time you follow through, you teach your body, I am safe to grow. And when your body feels safe, you stop self-sabotaging. You think you're blocked, but you're overloaded. Too much noise, too many voices, too much comparison. You scroll and call it inspiration, but it's distraction. You consume other people's dreams and wonder why yours feel blurry. Manifestation requires clarity. Clarity requires silence. And silence feels lonely. That's the part no one tells you. When you stop chasing validation, when you stop announcing your goals, when you sit quietly and work, you will feel alone. Not abandoned, just alone. And if you can survive that feeling without running back to noise, your life will start shifting. Slowly. Then, suddenly. Here's what actually works. Stop asking, how do I get what I want? Start asking, who would naturally have this? Then become that person. Not in a dramatic way, in small ways. If you want to be fit, move daily, even when no one sees. If you want to be respected, speak clearly, even if your voice trembles. If you want peace, stop engaging in chaos, even if it means losing people. Manifestation is identity repetition, not wishful thinking. There will be days you feel doubt, days you question everything. That's normal. Growth feels like loss before it feels like expansion. You will lose habits, you will lose certain friendships, you might even lose parts of your old personality. Let them go. You are not meant to carry every version of yourself forward. Some versions were survival modes. You're building something stronger now, something quieter, something stable. One day, you'll notice something subtle. You're not obsessing anymore. You're not begging reality to change. You're not refreshing your phone waiting for signs. You're just working calmly. You're keeping promises to yourself. You're regulating your emotions. You're choosing long-term over instant relief. And without realizing it, your external world starts reflecting that steadiness. Opportunities feel less random. Relationships feel healthier. Money feels less chaotic. Not because you manifested harder, but because you became different. Manifestation was never about controlling life. It was about controlling your responses, your focus, your discipline, your emotional maturity. And that shift is internal. No one claps for it, no one sees it, but you feel it. You feel less reactive, less desperate, less scattered, more grounded. So slow down. Stop trying to force the future. Start earning your own trust. Close the vision board for a while. Open your calendar instead. Build structure, build skill, build emotional stability. Let your actions whisper what your affirmations used to shout. And one day, you'll look around and realize you didn't manifest a new life. You became the person who could hold it. And that changes everything. Quietly.